You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there you go. It's all you.
It's all me, just all me. Hello on Johnny Beane's channel. This is your friendly neighborhood David Nesdahl. I'm just doing a test here because I'm trying to get a different angle on the computer
You
screen.
mean like more political?
No, less political.
Hi, Desiree.
We're not really having a show. This is just a test. Certainly not going to be for long. And they're all on Steve from Boston's show anyway. Everyone's there. He's got like 300 people watching him.
I was just trying to learn some songs. I've got a gig coming up, and there's a few songs where I don't know the exact parts. That's what I was doing.
Ah.
That's why you could hear guitar when you called.
Yeah. Hey R2. Hey Jason. Hey John BL.
Hey John BL.
Yeah, we're just doing a quick test. I have my computer, my laptop up a lot higher, so you could see like if I wanted to do one of these and show stuff on the guitar, you know, I don't have to have the screen way down. So I don't know. Just trying to get a different angle on everything, so you can see more of the guitar stuff.
I see it. So what's the deal then?
Well, the deal is, I mean, from here I could read the chat. Like if I go like here, I could read, do this. But if I'm standing back here, where you would, what?
You just rolled over the dog.
No, I didn't even touch her. She just got scared. All right. Well, maybe I did then. So that this is where I'd like to be, so you can see everything.
Literally.
Well, wearing shorts. So, yeah. So I guess this is where I would have to be.
I mean, like I said, the only thing is you can only see like the bottom row of those guitars back there.
Yeah, I don't care.
You can't see that EVH sign.
Right.
Unless you move it. Move it. Put it. If you can put that sign on top of that white cabinet there.
It can't move. It's bolted in. That will be staying here once we move. No, it probably won't be, but I can't easily just remove it.
The next person that moves in there better like that,
huh? Jason McNamara, what do you mean by 2 switchable cameras? I only have one camera. It's the camera on my MacBook Pro. I only have one computer and one camera.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Hey, Robbie Johnston.
Well, you know what you can do?
What?
Hey, Robbie. Is you can, well, I mean, I know after, when's August 1st? I think we talked about this.
That's next week.
Okay, after next week, we won't be using this.
Right.
This won't be, unless, Hangouts, unless Google jumps out last minute and says, surprise, August Fools, But we won't be using this. But until then, you can log in, into this. You can join the same call with like your phone and have that camera positioned somewhere else and just switch in between the two. You just want to make sure you mute your audio before you go to the other one.
Right, I guess.
You always want to keep one of them muted.
Oh, to do that, you'd need to have an external cameras that go into your computer via a switcher. It would be awesome. Yeah, it would be awesome, but then I'd have to buy more stuff. I want to try to get this done without buying anything. I want to make it the best I can without buying any extra stuff.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I mean, where's your phone? We can do it right now.
My phone is right here.
Open up the Hangouts app, but mute one of the audios, like mute the audio on here before you jump in. Otherwise, your dogs will go insane.
Hang on.
And I'm wearing headphones, so I'll go crazy too. Welcome, everybody. This is just a test. Nobody panic. It was old Nesdall's idea.
No, it's not.
Hello? What? You're muted, though.
That didn't work. It caused a ground loop. You know, where all the delay happens.
Why? But you were muted here.
It still caused the loop. I don't know. It did the same noise, made the same noise, you know, with all the echo and stuff that you don't like.
Well, do it again, but at least say now batting.
Yeah. Thrash metal. Do I like Metallica? I still don't like Metallica.
I don't mind them. I don't mind Metallica.
All right. Since you gave me that, thrash metal, yeah, pre-Black LP. I like Metallica then. I just don't. You know, it's not that I don't like Metallica. I don't like Kirk Hammett. I think he's just not my favorite at all. Not even close.
I'm sure he has no problem with you.
Well, whatever. Let me try it this way. Let's turn the volume all the way down on the phone. See if that works.
Put the phone in the other room. And you can just walk in between rooms.
How about now? No, still doesn't work.
Turn the volume down.
I did.
How's that?
It's all the way off. No, it doesn't work.
Undo the well, that isn't well, yeah. Undo your microphone on the phone.
What? What do you mean undo it?
Disable it.
I'm not doing it. It's too much work at this point.
Well, I mean, if it's like you want to do this, but you don't want to put in the work to do it.
How do you disable a microphone? I did that too. You mean on the video?
On Hangouts, go into Hangouts, and it'll ask you. There'll be a setting to allow the mic. You want to unallow the mic.
Options?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Options.
Or mute the mic. You can mute it, right?
I tried that the first time. Doesn't work. I'll mute the mic here. Hang on. Mic is now muted. Check 1, 2. No, doesn't work.
Ah, my tinnitus. Leave a thumbs up, everybody, since we got 14 people watching this. Wait, Jason, is it still the same day over there, or is it now Sunday morning?
Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday at.
Log back into your phone and say Sunday. Log back into your phone and say Sunday.
I think it's 10 o'clock a.m.
Man, we might as well just stay live for the next 3 hours, and then John Biel will step in. Let me see. How do I get Jason in here? Turn that echo back on. That was exactly 24 hours ago. It feels like I went to bed and woke up since the last time I saw Jason McNamara. Eddie Trunk is live watching Iron Maiden right now. You guys were talking about Eddie Trunk yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, Kurt Jeffries is at a Van Halen tribute concert right now.
How cool.
Oh, Desiree saw it. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Harwood.
Hey, hardwood steaks. Yeah, this is just a test, everybody. So don't expect any entertainment at all.
Nope. Not entertaining at all. Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael
Says, "Hey, y'all. Hey, Pal Guitars.
Pal Guitars says, hey. From now on, all our programs are just tests. Don't expect nothing. Except results. That's what we're trying to get. I don't even know what we're even doing. This is all Dave. This is all Dave's idea.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this. Why don't you get your video going? So I'm not looking at the amplifier.
That's a nice amp. All right, how's that?
Better. Feel like I'm talking to an amplifier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody. We're not really here. We're not going to be here for another
no, we're
3
not.
hours.
We're just testing. I'm trying to figure out a way. For those of you who are just joining, I'm trying to figure out a way where the microphone catches me coming downward, so you can see the guitar, and if I decide to play something, you can see what I'm playing. If you care to.
We see you.
Now you do. Yeah, I know, because I got a bunch of boxes, but if I was to, I don't want to hurt my dog. She's sitting right here. If I was to lean, move the chair back so you can see the whole guitar, then I can't read the chat because it's too small. The writing is too small. No matter how much
you're on a Mac. You're on a Mac. I told you you can make the chat box like way huge.
I know. I did that, but then the video is, I can't see the video. Hey, Jason. Can't hear you at all.
Jason, are you using Rob's mic?
Can you hear Jason?
Yeah, I hear him fine.
Are you kidding me?
Now told you I could hear him.
Yeah. Now I hear you.
Have you got me?
Yeah.
We really got you.
You've really got me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where have all the good times gone, man?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
No. Even though it's a test, you can't play that.
I'm glad there's only like how many people watching? 14 or something you said just before?
20.
20. Hi 20 people.
Yeah, because they're all watching Steve from Boston right now. He's got 400 people watching him.
You know what? I get along good with Steve. Steve's one of those people that I met Steve at GitCon last 2 years ago, whatever, and he's one of those people that I don't think anybody could dislike him unless they've got like a chemical imbalance. He's just such a nice, easygoing dude.
Right. Absolutely. I was on his channel for a few minutes.
There you go. Tell me, Johnny, on the iPhone app, how do I use your link to be able to get on? Because I don't have much experience with the app.
I think Dave. What would you do? You would log into Hangouts.
Yeah. You log into Hangouts like this.
Actually, if you log in, since you're already on here, it'll tell you that you're already on.
All right.
Well, you go to invitation. You'll see where it says invitations.
Hang on a sec. I'll go back to Hangout. I'll just close the app and I'll restart the app. Signed in as. Oh, I know why. Because I'm signed into my wrong account. That's why. 1 second. Sorry. It's going to go smoothly here.
All right. Who left that thumbs down? This isn't a real show, so I'm actually going to get mad. I'm
Johnny
kidding.
Beane's gonna get mad. That'll be a first.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, they ran out of my frozen yogurt. I'm mad.
And angry too.
Exactly.
Hangry?
Oh, that's funny.
Let me see.
Yesterday, my wife said to me, "You said you were going to be 10 minutes." Turned out I was on with you guys for over an hour.
Yeah, I get that all the time. Except it's me. Like on the Late Show, I tell Desiree, "Yeah, I'm only going to be on for half hour maybe," and then I'm on for 3 hours, and then she gets mad at me, which she has the right to. But it's just time flies. I talk to you guys, and it's like, where'd the time go?
Know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, there it is.
Use these accounts. So what do you do once you enable the account? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna jump on too, everybody. See, it says we're in a call.
You think?
Since I'm wearing these, we should be fine.
I don't know. Check it out.
Since I'm wearing, okay, wait a minute. What does this say? Does that mean I'm calling you? Oh crap! What did I do?
You gotta. It'll say Johnny Beane, Jason, and Dave.
Oh.
Or Jason and Dave, and there'll be a little camera next to it.
Okay, what you do is you do that, and then there's a little speaker, or there's a little microphone.
I know that.
You mute the microphone, and there we are.
I get that.
See, it's muted.
You're not
down
listening.
here.
You're not listening. I know that. I'm also not wearing my headphones. If I was wearing my headphones, that would probably work. But I'm not.
Well, put your headphones on. It's what a test call is for. That's why we're doing a test.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, you hear it? Now you get all the delay. So that doesn't work.
There's got to be a way.
Yeah. Sorry, it didn't work. You're wrong.
I'm going to try something else then. I have another idea that might work. Can't guarantee it because I have two laptops sitting here. I've got this one here and I've got one sitting here. So maybe it'll work via a laptop.
I know. I told him that too. I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah, but I only have one computer.
Mm-hmm. But you have like 53 guitars.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, as crazy as it sounds, and I know that you're not going to like it, sell a guitar and get yourself a camera set up and you'll be in heaven.
How about I sell one of your guitars and I get a camera?
I knew that was coming. He's such a New Yorker, isn't he? I'm surprised he didn't just turn around and go, "You fucking MULLY."
No. Well, you're not a MULLY.
I don't actually even know what a MULLY is. I just know it from TV and movies.
Isn't that like an animal?
I have no idea.
I know. Well, I know what people think it is, but I'm not saying that because I'm not a racist.
Oh, really? Is it a racist slur or a racial slur? Is it?
It's a racist slur for a black person.
Oh, see, that I didn't even know.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't seriously. I'm Australian. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So now I've got the second computer running. I'm just going to mute everything before I crank it up. So let's try that. I've got the Hangouts on there. I can mute the mic up there. All right. So let's see what happens. Said I left the call. Oops. Let's try again. Return to the call. I hung it up already before I even got started. All right. Agree. Now join. Now we should have a second angle of me.
Yeah, there you are.
But there's no feedback loop, right?
No.
Oh,
How did you do that?
I'm hearing my audio from this computer. Somehow
Yeah.
it's coming through here.
I still hear delay. It's
You're hearing
just
the delay.
It's not a terrible.
Oh, hang on. I've just hit mute on the other one.
I guess
So
we're
now-
taking phone calls.
Answer it. Could be Steve Vai. Who knows? So now it's working, right? We've got no audio issues over there.
No audio issues on my end.
So it's great. So now I've got myself this camera here, which is my newer laptop, so to speak, my one that I do my video editing on, and then I've got my other laptop over here. See, there you go. So Johnny switched me to here, and then if Johnny switches me to there, because Johnny's the switch master, there we go.
But
the funny thing is, I'm actually getting a delay between the two signals because it's routing from my laptop here, going through the webs. You guys are getting it, and somehow or another, and zapping back into this computer. So I'm actually getting a delay.
Right.
So here's a funny thing about that. I'm gonna look at this computer and clap, and then I'll tell you when I see the clap happen on that one. So
It was almost instantaneous on our side. Almost.
really? Well, let me try. Oh,
That
yeah, you're right.
great.
Sorry, it's only just a very slight delay between the two on here.
It's like half a second.
Yeah, well, that works. And then I can have like guitar camera angle here, and then chatting angle over there, and that's one way to do it.
See, this is why you need a control room.
Yeah.
That's why we need John Beale in the booth.
So, you know, if you've got like an iPad, Dave, I don't know if you do, but if you did.
I don't. I had one, but the internal battery died, and it wouldn't hold a charge. It wouldn't even hold a charge when I plugged it in.
I'm going to hang up the second computer now because we don't even need that anymore.
Okay.
Problem solved there.
Bye there, Jason. By Jason's right side.
Jason 2.
That's funny.
By adjacent Jason.
So now the question is, how the hell do we do it with an iPhone? Because if it's possible with the computer, it's got to be possible with the iPhone.
Yeah.
So let's try.
I was in there too, but it was just weird.
I'm going to give it a go.
We got 42 people watching this.
What the hell, really?
That's just,
What's wrong with you people?
and we're not doing anything. It's not like we're not doing a show. We're just trying to figure out something on my end.
Yeah, we're doing some tech issues today. We should almost have Mancuda in here for the tech moron factor.
Dave, did you see the video that I posted?
No. Which one?
Mancuda, you know, he was at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And he on the red carpet, another channel did an interview with him, and he mentioned us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, he wasn't joking when he said that. That was real.
No, and that was something else. I think like every interview he did, he mentioned us. I think.
Wow.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's really nice of him.
But I posted it. It's on Facebook and everywhere.
I'll have to look at that.
Let me see. I'm going to jump in, but turn this mic off.
To be real, though, I mean, Mancuda is on your show once a week, so it makes sense that you do it. Oh, there we go. We can see Johnny up close and personal.
Okay.
I hear a delay.
Depends on which one you're looking at.
You still hear it?
It's like an echo.
I don't hear it.
My mic's not even on. It's just this.
Okay.
There's no delay. Sorry. It's fine.
I hear a delay. Well, because I'm hearing this through here through.
That's what I had before too. That's the exact same thing I had. So you've essentially got to mute the speakers and mute the microphone on the same source, and just have all the audio coming from whichever main source you wish it to come from.
Oh crap!
That's wildly confronting, seeing Johnny so close up like that.
Yeah.
You've seen me in person though, so it's
He
okay.
needs to shave his nose hairs.
Yeah, but like, dude,
It's not-
like, I mean, you come up to like,
It's not so
here
weird.
on me, so you know, it's not really that close.
Okay. So I'm just using this. I hear a delay through here though. If I turn the volume all the way down, it is off. I can still hear it.
Yeah, that's what was happening to me.
Oh wait, there's a speaker. There's a speaker.
Yeah, so hit the speaker icon to be able to shut it off. That's what I was going to do.
It won't turn off. Oh, what did I do? Oh no.
Johnny, what did you do?
Everything's all blurry now. Oh crap. I don't know what I did. I think I hung up.
Yeah, you did.
I'm in on Hangouts.
So you lost the iPad?
I didn't lose the iPad. It doesn't work anymore. Even when you plug it in, it doesn't work. It doesn't hold the charge, and it just doesn't turn on anymore.
Have you gone to the what do you call them? The Best Buy
No.
nerds?
No.
Take it to them.
Hey, sorry, did you say you still have the iPad though?
I have to find it. I haven't seen it in quite a while.
Because one thing you could do is, even if it doesn't hold a charge, you could always have it there plugged into power, and it should have no issue.
No, it doesn't work. Is that yours?
No. You have
I don't have another one.
and the charger. You know where the charger at?
I don't have another charger.
I need a phone.
It's like a phone charger, but one of these things, right?
No, it's the big one.
It's the big one.
It's the big one. You know where you're
It's the huge one. It's the big one.
Come on, Dave. You have to have a big one.
Maybe in my desk drawer, in my drawer in the bedroom, underneath
So
the
his
tape.
big one's detachable?
Wait a minute.
He's oblivious to what we're doing.
What's in the drawer?
same
Yeah. First of all, you should be wearing headphones, though, Dave. That's one thing.
Okay. I'll put the headphones on. Yeah.
But what?
For
But-
those of you watching, this is the most exciting show we've never done.
I know. We got 20 thumbs ups.
What the hell?
Okay.
There we go.
See, now you look more professional.
Right. I still hate these. Hang on. Trying to buy it. Looking for money.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but
That was my buddy Elliot who sent me the link to that Van Halen guitar earlier.
that you don't want to talk about because somebody else might.
No, it's on hold for me, but I still don't want to talk about it until I buy it. If I buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to.
Good? No, it's got a delay, hasn't it? I pushed mute. Let's see here. Do we have the sound working now?
Test.
Test 1, 2, checking.
I do hear a slight echo on your end, but it's just very very slight. Like at
Okay,
the
so I've
end,
turned the
there's like a
volume
tail. There's like a slight delay, like afterwards.
Yeah, I've turned the volume all the way down, and I've hit mute on here. Let's see.
You notice how that speaker icon you can't get rid of
Yeah.
Hang on.
on the top? You can't
What about
mute
that
it.
now? No, it's still the same. Going through their settings and preferences. Oh, while I'm on here, I'm going to do something I haven't done with you before. I'm going to go for a walk outside.
Woo!
Oh
Woo!
no! Remember he talked about how he was going to walk us through all those guitar stores.
No, I just thought you meant that noise I made was bothering your ears. That's why I did it again.
Oh
Oh, stop it!
no, that's loud, man.
It's not any louder than it was.
For me, it is. Oh, see, now we're okay. Let's wait.
Is he
Yeah,
saying anything?
well, he's muted. But yeah, once he's far enough away, there should be
There we
no
go.
echo.
Yeah. It should be
Oh,
fine.
so I should go down the block and do this.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course you could.
You're in, you know.
So you can hear me now, though, right?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you
Yeah.
fine.
So welcome to suburbia. Hello, cat.
Wow. Wow. Welcome to Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's sunny as hell.
That is one fat cat.
It's not that fat, but it's walking around like it's like creeping up on something, but there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they can see and smell stuff.
So like, that's the apartment building that we live in. This is true suburbia here. And down the street, there's a junior high school there, and there's an old people's care facility there, and it's suburbia.
Wow.
But we're only like, for me to get from here to Ikebukuro, which is like one of the kind of hub areas, not quite as crazy as the Shinjuku area, Shinjuku or Shibuya with the crazy scramble crossing and stuff. But to get to Ikebukuro, which is another main hub area, it takes me maybe 20 minutes on my bike, like as in a push bike. So, but yes, this is Japan, and it's very, very daytime right now. The sun is very bright and shiny.
Wow.
People always ask me about the reality of Japan, and I don't really show them this stuff. But once again, I'm cool with you guys and your audience. So like, this is the deadly wheels that I ride the kids to kindy on every day. Pretty high tech, specky there.
Yeah.
But that's my real bike back there, my Giant that I travel around Tokyo on when I'm going from place to place and what have you. Because
No wonder you're in such amazing shape. You don't drive. You ride a bike.
I really am not in that amazing a shape at all, but thanks, Dave, for the kindness. Versus, mind you, though, the Soquel, the first bike for the neighbours' kids there. I mean, that versus that. I mean, come on, it's no competition. That's just the winner, obviously. No.
Yeah, that one is the basket. You can put stuff in the basket.
Well, the thing is that, like, my son sits on there, my daughter sits up there, but he's starting to get too big for there, and she's going to be too big for there soon, so I don't know what the hell we're going to do. And that's his snazzy, red, shiny bike down there. And that's the wife's bike right there.
And no one steals these things?
This is the thing about Japan. Nobody's going to. Like, it's so rare that this would happen, like, for somebody just to come and steal your shit. Like, I mean, you can see I've got a gritty old lock there on my bike. I can't remember the last time I actually took it off.
Yeah, I think we were talking to Mully one time, and he was saying that there's no crime.
Hang on a second. Bottom drawer of my workbench. Maybe it's either there or maybe on top of my workbench towards the top.
That's where the big one is, Johnny.
Uh-huh. Hey, Janice. Wow, there's people watching us. Steve Carmichael.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching us.
So you can leave your bikes there and no one takes them? Steve is asking?
Yeah. It's like, it's seriously no problem at all. Like, the dangers, the risks, the what have you, it really doesn't exist that much here. There's not much to worry about. I might just quickly run inside and organise myself. Hang on, I'm going to mute this mic because I'm going back into the office. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome. No crime. Can bike everywhere. I like it.
Okay. I'm going to leave the call on the phone for the moment. All right. So, yeah. So,
Wow.
like-
this is like a documentary or something. This is like a vlog. This is like a vlog how to kind of, it's almost like a nature show as well, you know, because we were outside. We saw a cat. Yeah.
First time ever this show's had some pussy, huh?
Oh,
actually, that's not true. Dave's cat's on here all the time.
My cat, yeah, my dogs.
Yeah, well, see your dogs, and then oh damn, I was going to say Johnny's dog, but that's a boy. I was just about to say, yeah, the show's got some bitches, but of course Johnny's dog is a boy. So yes, it's a crazy one, but yeah, like that's the thing. like I can park my bike in front of the convenience store and no one's going to take it. You know, you might have issues, say, if you're in a more downtown area, but at the same time, when you're as tall as me, most people can't even actually sit on the chair and touch the ground.
The bike's like this high.
Well, the funny thing is that, like, I see some Japanese dudes on the street. So, like, I mean, if we just imagine that my phone there, let's just use the back, right? Let's imagine my phone there is my body, and like my legs come up to like here somewhere. It's funny with Japanese dudes who are tall; they've got massively long torsos and not that long of legs. Like, they're not. No problem, Dave. They're not absurdly out of proportion, but just it's a very different side of proportion ratio than what I am. Like, my torso is quite normal to most people, but it's just I got really long arms and legs.
Mm-hmm. So are you like the tallest guy like everywhere you go?
Nah, not at all. Like the McTrump guy that I do those videos with, I'm 6'3", he's 6'5". He's British, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's 6'5", and there are occasional Japanese people that we see around who are taller than me.
Are there some places though where the ceilings are like kind of low? Like you
I
walk
get
into
it
like
here in my house. Like I get it throughout my own house. I can even on my office door right here. I'll tell you my computer. Like even on here, if I don't duck down. And I'm not stretching. That's just standard. so the amount of times that I've hit my head on doorways in this house is just ridiculous.
Oh.
It's not, and it's usually up here. Like I'll sort of step through and forget to sort of bop down, and it's usually right on the top that I hurt myself, and that ain't fun. That's Japan for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, Howie? Wow.
So yeah.
Oh,
Cameron Brown. Always wanted to go to Japan, and probably the only place in the world that I'd feel slightly tall.
Hey, Cameron. I assume you're watching this.
Well, he must be, because he knows exactly what we're talking about, doesn't he? It'd be kind of odd if he sent me that out of the blue.
Oh, Howie has to go out, so I think this is your program.
Oh God. You poor viewers. I should probably open up the chat, shouldn't I? I'm going to open up on my second computer now.
We got like 43 people watching this.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Don't you have lives? I say that with jest. It's all good. Got a lot of love and respect for the community.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. All right, let's have a look at what's going on in the chat now that I've got this going. There's the video. Let's turn off the sound and everything on there. Yeah, no, thrash metal riffs. No, I'm genuinely not the tallest dude in Japan at all. There are, like I said, Japanese people who are taller than me. They are out there. Dave Nesdell, quick question while Dave Nesdell's gone, because there is his chair. I can see it there. I don't know what he's doing. Going back a little bit. Oh, Dave's back. Not that he can hear me yet because he hasn't got his headphones on. See, Dave, can you hear me? No, he has no idea. There you go. Now he can hear us.
Yeah, what was that?
Johnny had to take. I just said Dave can't hear us because you didn't have your headphones on, and Johnny's taking Howie out. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Hardwood Steaks asks, quick question. I recently acquired a little guitar, and if I were to intonate it, do I use the 12th fret? Yes. Yes, you do.
Greg Grimm, I'm about 40 to 45 minutes from Ochanomizu. Door to door, so to speak. So I have to take, if you know Japan, because you asked about that, I have to take the Fukuto Shin line to Ikebukuro, and then I take the Manonouchi line over to Ochanomizu, and that's kind of my best way to do it. There are other options, but that's my easiest way. Fastest, cheapest, what have you. So, yeah. Thrash metal and Fun Roost says, He who steals a bike commits hurry-curry in shame. That's kind of funny. I found that funny.
Yes.
Hey, Jeff. Thank you very much. I don't even know how to say that. A64 T-Bird. Okay, cool. What's your relationship with the Tone King or Tony King? Do you really want to know the answer to this question? Because you know I'll tell you the answer because I'm pretty straightforward. I don't really mess around like that. Just let me blow my nose. Hang on a second while I mute you. Allergies are fun, aren't they? My relationship with the Tone King is non-existent. As some of you may or may not know, when I went to GitCon in September of 2017, I kind of went there already with a bit of pent-up anger towards the Tone King because of that Kiesel versus Ibanez video. Not because he has a different feeling on Ibanez to me, but because he, whether it was on purpose and he's playing dumb or whether he is dumb and just completely fucked it up, he used completely wrong data to be able to try and present an argument. And that's what had me and a whole bunch of other Ibanez fanboys spewing with anger. And the thing is that his audience, as far as I know, and I'm not trying to bag his audience, but as far as I can figure out, his audience is basically people much like himself who are hobbyists who've never really done much musically. I could be wrong. So, you know, don't go crucify me for this one, but he's a hobbyist. He's not a out there having played and done gigs all the time musician with a whole bunch of experience and what have you. He's just a dude who works in IT and in IT securities and happens to own a bunch of guitars and does it for a hobby. He doesn't really have much skill as a musician, and that's fine. There's a place for people like that. But he went out and did something really wrong, and I walked in there, and I got to admit, I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I went in there and went full on with him, and he did the smartest thing he could possibly do, and I gave him credit for this. He played possum. He sat there, and if anybody saw the video before I took it down because I just got sick of the amount of shit that was going on with it, he sat there and just went, oh, no, and he played real passive, and he didn't get angry like I was, and he didn't try and defend himself. He literally just sat there and played it possum, which was a very smart move on his behalf. Anyway, what had actually happened, though, was that during GitCon, we had issues where none of us could get a video out online, whether it was at the hotel or because the hotel internet sucked anyway. But at the Warwick complex, none of us could get our videos out online because for some reason, it's like it was being choked and none of us could get our stuff through the internet. The tech guy for Warwick was walking around with his iPhone with a speed thing and trying to figure out what was going on. He spent about, I think it was the Thursday that he finally figured it out. What he eventually cracked and figured out was that somebody was running Linux on their system and was actually hogging the bandwidth for themselves and nobody else. So, like, you know, let's imagine that it's like, I mean, I'm doing the whole watermelon sort of lemon whatever theory here, but like there's that much space for the internet to get through and only this much here was being allowed for everyone else, but one person got all the rest of this bandwidth. It was pretty damn obvious that once the tech guy from Warwick had figured it out, that the Tone King managed to get 5 or 6 videos uploaded every day, and everyone else was lucky to get one video through. So who the hell do you think the culprit was that was stealing the bandwidth from everyone else? It was the guy who worked in internet securities, who knew all about these systems and shit. And I can't believe that Lewis, that's the Tone King, was hogging the bandwidth. Now, he'll probably go, oh, Jason's wrong and he doesn't know what he's about. You know what? The evidence is there. Everyone else, whether it was Pete Thorne, Phil X, myself, Steve from Boston, Phil McKnight, everybody, we could only get out the most minimal content. Even Henning was the same. Yet the Tone King stuff was going through just fine. Kind of hard to argue. So where's my relationship with the Tone King? It doesn't exist. Is he a horrible human being? I don't know. But what he did to all of us at that event by hogging the bandwidth for himself just so he could get his content out there and no one else could, that was really shit thing to do. So that answers that question. Thanks for asking and playing our game.
Wow.
Are you guys still here?
Yep. That's a pretty full-on story, hey, Dave.
Mhm.
Sad reality.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Sorry for always saying Dave instead of David. It's a very Australian thing to do.
No, you can say Dave. I like Dave or David. Either way.
Davidson.
Davis.
Is that your
David?
full, is your full name Davidson?
No.
What's the full name for David?
David.
Dave's not here, man.
Exactly. You know the routine.
Yeah.
Steve Carmichael says this is turning out to be a good show. At least we're not bashing on Rob.
Thrash Metal asked about female hardcore punk Japanese band Yellow Machine Gun. I've heard of them. I'm not really a punk guy, so I can't really tell you much about it. There are a lot of full female metal bands here, though. I think I mentioned to you guys once before that Terry Bozzio's daughter, Marina, actually plays in a band out here. So Terry Bozzio's wife is Japanese, and his daughter is half Japanese, much like my kids. And she's a pretty decent drummer. And so she plays in a band called Audius, Aldious, if I remember correctly. And they're pretty popular. They play quite a bit. And there's another one called Love Bites, as in the Def Leppard song. They actually played at Wacken last year in Germany. And
Oh, what?
They played on Vulcan with Spock.
Vulcan.
Is that what did
I
you
know. Wacken, Waken, Wacken, as some people call it, but it's pronounced Wacken. In Deutsch, it is Wacken, yeah.
Wow.
They played at that festival. It's like a huge.
Oh,
metal
okay. Okay. It's a
Massive.
festival.
Yeah, like one of the last gigs I remember that Heaven and Hell, which was like the Sabbath lineup with Ronnie James Dio did, was actually at Wacken in 2009, I think. I got a DVD from that. So yeah, like Love Bites played there, and then there's another all-girl metal band called Mary's Blood. I'm trying to remember. It's like, I pay attention to metal more than I do to punk. Sorry, but yeah, they're out there. There's a lot of full female bands in Japan.
Wow. Wacken.
So I guess the answer is I need to get another type of computer type device, whether it be an iPad or another laptop,
Yeah.
something
Well-
to get this to work correctly.
Well, I mean, first of all, after next week, there'll be no more Hangouts.
Yeah, what's going on with that? I didn't actually catch that. What's the story?
They're just dropping it. August 1st. It's gonna be gone.
That sucks. I've actually found this to be a really good platform. I had a 5-person conference the other day with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Allergies. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I noticed some allergies the other day. I had some tickles.
So I guess that means Skype's going to start getting a whole lot more traffic again.
Skype. Yeah.
It's a shame. I've actually found Hangouts really easy to use with people. So how are you going to run the show from now on then, if not on Google Hangouts?
We're trying to figure out another way to do it. We'll probably, I don't know. I won't say just yet what we're going to use. I won't say on here anyway, but there's there'll have to be another way. And we've tried other ways in the past, like over the past year. You know.
If you're all on Macs, you could always try using FaceTime. I don't know if it'll allow you to broadcast the show though.
No, I don't think so. No.
And Skype doesn't allow you to broadcast the show.
Well, the problem is, one of the problems with FaceTime is you can only have 2 people on. I don't think you can have more than 2.
No, you can't. Now they've changed it. You go up to 32 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Who knows 32 people?
I do.
I probably do too, actually.
I know way too many people. Like my wife and I will have some conversation about something or other. I'll say, yeah, you know, such and such, and like we have nicknames for all of my friends. So like Simon Croft, who's a really, really dear friend of mine, is known as Queen Simon because he plays in the We Will Rock You show. My other friend Simon Cotter, who's on Facebook and stuff, as AT's Guitars, is in EIGHT. Who's a phenomenal repairer and builder and what have you. He's known as Mary because when he came and stayed with us, he was like Mary Poppins hanging out with the kids. We had kind of nicknames for all of the friends, or like we'll say friend by location. So if I mention you, you're like, oh, like Johnny. Well, Johnny Beane's kind of easy, I guess, because you're known as the Johnny Beane Show. But you know what I mean? Like most people are like by location, like, oh, Saitama Steve or Yokohama Steve or whatever. Just
Yeah, I know. Yeah. When you have
people,
when you have friends that have the same name, one is known as one and one is known as the other.
Yeah. So 32 people you can get on FaceTime.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
32.
That was that's my mom texting me. I got a package from UPS today, but they didn't deliver it to my house. They delivered it down the street. She's her husband's bringing it up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At least your package has arrived.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. Well, I appreciate.
Dave.
Oh, you know, we can make this an unboxing.
I've got to go in a minute, but I want to leave you with one last thought, Dave. If you do end up going down the route that I said before about getting a switcher to be able to use, which is an option, the joy of that is like you don't need to have a camera as expensive as this. But if you've got a camera that's got a zoom lens on it, the cool thing is you can set yourself up a camera with a really kick-ass camera angle shot of your guitar that sits there on a stand, and then you can push a button to switch between them. There you go. Desiree arrived in your box.
If you tone sent me something.
So that's an option for you. That's all. Is like you could use a second camera on a tripod or something that's really set up intentionally for your guitar shots, and it'll look amazing.
Well, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I mentioned about the thing of like if you sacrificed one guitar to be able to buy a bit of gear. I know you don't want to get rid of guitars. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But if you want to make your video stuff look amazing, that's a really cool way to do it. And you can buy cameras that do things like this for like $500 and less that have got USBs on them and HDMIs on them these days and what have you. They don't look as, I mean, this is a freaking expensive camera. You know, that's probably about $4 or $5 grand worth of kit right there. But you can get $500 ones that do the same concept. You know, get yourself a little.
Here's the problem. The problem with that is, much like most people can't see spending thousands and thousands of dollars on guitars, which I do, I can't see spending $500 on a camera. It's just not me.
I get it, but once this is much like us trying to convince Mancuda the other day about getting a microphone and stuff, and getting headphones and stuff. You know this full well. Once you see it, you get it. Before you see it, you don't get it.
I do understand it.
And you're a damn good guitar player. So, like, the thing is for you, when you've got, like, yourself sitting there playing, you got a camera coming from this angle here, shooting at your guitar, and you see how cool that looks on the videos and stuff, you'll be like, damn, why didn't I do this earlier? That's all.
You're probably right. You're probably right. No, you know what it is? And, you know, I'm going to be very frank. I've got a wedding coming up next year. I'm getting married. And we need to save every penny. And I'm trying not, like when I get new guitars, it's because I've traded stuff. I've gotten rid of stuff to get it. I'm trying not to spend money because we have to pay for our wedding. So
dude, I have children. I know how it goes.
Well, yeah, that's really the deal. So, and this is the first time that I've really, you know, been trying to be responsible about something like that. It's normally if I want something, I go get it. But you know, it's different now. It's just different, and I feel different about it, and I'm okay with it. But you know, it's priorities. You know, getting married is my priority.
Mate, I get it 100%, and I commend you for it too, for taking that commitment seriously. So you should, but that's good.
Yeah,
good for you.
So
Metal Riffs has just thrown down a gauntlet, which I have to do something about. He claims that I've never played guitar on camera before.
Oh yes, you have. But go ahead.
I know I have. I'm just going to prove a point. Do you want me to play 6-string or 7-string or double neck? Actually, no, a 12-string needs new strings, actually. Those strings feel manky as hell. I'll just grab this, because this thing's awesome. The funny thing is, these days, I don't play for more than 30 minutes a month. It's shocking, but I'm so busy doing all the things that I do. But... Is that coming through volume-wise?
Yeah. Thrash Metal says he's talking to me.
Sorry?
Thrash Metal said he was talking about me, actually.
Oh.
And I play on here all the time, bro.
How
He
the
said,
hell?
he said play guitar, though.
Yeah.
How the hell could he say that you don't play? You do play a lot.
Yeah. The reason I don't play on this show is because Johnny doesn't like me to. But
You jealous, Johnny?
No.
It has nothing to do with the playing. It's just this. Well, not this particular thing, because this isn't even a real show here. But I've started turning these things into podcasts.
Oh.
And with podcasts, well, you want to have the audio perfect, and you don't want to have any like noodling underneath. Somebody's trying to talk, and
yeah,
that's kind of what it was happening for a while. Plus, just the
it doesn't sound good.
The sound quality, you have to change the settings.
And even so, it doesn't sound good. Even when you change the settings,
I know.
Well,
that's why
the gate comes on. You don't hear the guitar.
That's why I've been wanting to switch to OBS the past year, because using that, the audio is fine.
Thrash Metal says, "Don't stop, McNamara about to play." Oh, about to jam, rather. I don't even know what I'm going to play. Like, these fingers are so rusty right now. One thing I love about this guitar, the neck pickup has got such a good twang. But yeah, the bridge.
There you
Still
go.
in tune.
Didn't you?
Still in tune.
Oh yeah. This thing's a monster. The power of an Ibanez, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Love this guitar.
Thrash Metal Fun Riffs. I tell you what, why don't you get your own show, invite me on as a guest, and I'll play on your show.
There you go. Yes, Tube Supio. This is an Ibanez Edge bridge. So this guitar here is an original 1990 540p2. And this is the European model, which I just learned from somebody on Facebook the other day. I didn't even stop to think about this. I just took it for granted. 24 frets is one of the things that's on the Europeans. And that interesting neck heel there, which is very unique, is something that was on the European models that apparently wasn't on the other models. I don't recall this guitar ever having been a big thing in Japan. In fact, I have never once seen one of these in a shop in Japan.
That's the Skolnick model, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and Alex actually played this guitar in a video once upon a time, which unfortunately is no longer online, and that's a whole other story I can't even bother getting into right now because I get too angry about that, and it's not Alex's fault either. But yeah, I've got original pickups, original switches, original everything in this guitar. It's the only thing that's been changed on here is the strings and spring configuration has been gone to 4 instead of 3. But other than that, she's all original, and this thing's just a monster. It has great tone, and even when I go clean. It's just a really nice instrument, and on the neck as well. Even on the bridge. It's just a nice sounding guitar. And I'm only using a little Black Star ID Core Beane small practice amp with stereo speakers, and it's a great little amp.
Oh,
It's
cool.
an awesome desktop amplifier.
Nice.
So yeah, this guitar is a monster. I've played I don't know how many gigs with this thing, and I got it in 2009 or 10 in a store. It just popped up on eBay in a local store, and I went straight down to the store and just bought it on the spot because I'd been wanting one of these for a long time. It's got a very, 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 very thin neck on it. So it's 17 millimeter here at the first fret. It's 19 millimeter here at the 12th fret. It actually has a 45 millimeter nut, which is an unusual thing with this guitar. Normally they're a 43 millimeter, but this is a 45 millimeter, so it's a little bit wider, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, but it just feels so good. I mean, I've got big paws anyway, like that's a big hand. You can't really tell because it's on the
Let me
internet.
see. Are we the same? Are we got about the same hands?
Yeah, no, we don't, Johnny. If you had the same size hand as me at your height versus my height, there'd be something really wrong with one of us.
Yeah, I would be like really weird.
I'd either be Donald Trump or you'd be like, I don't know, some sort of a space alien.
You know what else is really weird? I got to split. I'll talk to you guys later.
That was quick.
I got to split.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't expect to be on here for 2 hours. It was supposed to be a 5-minute thing anyway.
Me either. And I've got a job anyway. I told my wife every 5 minutes.
yeah. And I got to be back here in 2 hours.
Yeah, you got to be back. All right. So listen. So long, everyone. Jason, I'll talk to you soon. Johnny, I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. Everyone in the chat, I gotta go. See you later.
Bye,
Bye,
Dave.
Dave. Bye, Dave. All
I'm
right.
going to go too.
Yeah.
Represent, by the way, Nerd Halen.
There you go. Yeah, Nerd Halen. Nerd Halen. Do they have a command? I'm trying to think. I don't think they do.
Have a command?
A command? Yeah, I'm using commands now in the chat.
Oh,
so
okay.
so I can do a command. Actually, anybody can do them. Like, go ahead and type ! Podcast, and that'll bring up the link to the podcast. Anybody can do them. Anybody in the chat. !
Podcast?
Mm-hmm. All one word.
Just done it and hit enter, and it just wrote ! Podcast. I don't know what you mean.
And then so right after that, you'll see a link to the podcast will pop up. There it is, right there.
Oh, okay.
Subscribe to our podcast.
Huh. Well, there you go. Nice. All right. Well, look, I'm glad that we at least got to check out the whole concept of a double camera thing within your room.
But yeah, like I said, well, I didn't say this, but maybe I did. Yeah, the problem is he won't get another. You know, I told him, dude, just get a laptop. That's just a piece of crap, and just have it sitting there.
Exactly.
Because when I do these shows, I got my main thing here, but when I use the chat, I have a dedicated laptop with just the chat window on the side. You know?
Yeah. Like my setup actually looks like this. So there's my computer that you're on, and there's my main working machine, and I've got a 24-inch monitor up there as well. So I'm kind of like all filled up with everything at once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm also a video editor, so I'm set up like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
mine's
mine's
disappear.
Mine's kind of the same way. I got laptop, main computer, another computer that's kind of out of it, and then MacBook I just got right here.
It's just the modern world we live in, mate.
It's not like I'm just sitting here staring into a phone, you know?
No, exactly. You're putting a bit of work into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Good to see you again, man.
Likewise, mate. Always a pleasure. It's funny how these things go. I was sitting there on my phone and it popped up with a notification saying that you guys are live. I was like, it's Sunday morning. What the hell's going on? And I jumped on and then here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to do this on another channel. So we didn't bother anybody, you know, because this was all Dave's idea. He wanted to go live and see if he could do whatever he was trying to do. But
of course. Well, it's not a bad thing in the sense that we've got 33 thumbs up, 6 thumbs down, and 40 people watching. So that actually is one person short of everyone having done something as far as who's online right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you didn't thumb up.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, well, there you go.
I did from my other
Well,
thing.
we got it right now. So we've got 34 plus 6 is 40 and 40 people watching. Perfect score.
So there'll be 30. Once we stop, I'll do one.
There you go. We got 35 and one more watching all of a sudden too.
7. So it's 4 to 7. So I'll be back here in 2 hours, everybody, with John BL.
Nice.
We do a Saturday night show that we call Straturday Night.
I won't be back for that. Sorry to say.
Yeah.
I got family stuff to do. All right, I'm gonna go. See you later, mate.
All right. See you, man.
Beautiful.
See you. You too.
Bye.
All right. Hey, Janice. Thank you, Janice. All right, everybody. I got to take Howie for his walk. Got to make dinner, and then John BL will be right here in exactly 2 hours. Exactly 2 hours from now. So come back, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. I was actually sitting here playing the guitar when Dave called me up. Where's my cable? Here's the only cable that I could find right here. Thing's super heavy. So it falls out of the guitar. I've had this thing since I don't know how long. Okay. All right, everybody, rock on. Hey, Timothy. We'll see you guys in 2 hours. Actually, the session's already created, so refresh the page, the main channel, and you'll see the session sitting there. Actually, I should do that. We got 37. Oh, sorry, Howie. Let's do this right before we hang up. Let me send everybody over there. You okay, Howie? Let me send everybody over to the other thing, just so we can get some action, over there real quick. How do I do this? My channel. Am I live? There I am. Okay. I normally use different computers for this stuff. Okay, here we go. Man, why do I look so weird? Okay, let me grab the link for later. Put it in the chat box. And everybody jump over there. Just jump over there. And actually it might be in the history. Oh crap. How can I do that? Who has the wrench? Oh, Jason, there you are. You're leaving though. Somebody else with a wrench. Grab the link to the show in a couple hours and put it in there because I can't get to it. For some reason, when you're logged into your own account, well, let's do this. I can do it this way. Half Ace, yeah, I was going to be on that. I was going to be using the other one, but I couldn't get the Hangouts thing going because I've never used it over there before. See, this is why you don't do a bunch of stuff on one computer because it takes forever. You guys are having to sit there, look at and be watching this. All right, almost there. Here we are. Okay, there we are right now. Here's the show later. Let me grab the link. Here it is. There we go. Close all these windows. All right, let me just make sure. Make sure this is it. Yep. It says live in 119 minutes. And Nightbot is already over there. All right, everybody. We're going to raid myself here. There we go. Click on that link right there. And just jump into the chat. Leave a thumbs up over there. Jump into the chat over there. Say hello. We'll be live in exactly 2 hours from now with Jean BL. Joe Hervey. Yeah, we're not early. Well, we weren't supposed to be here. This is just a test. All right, so everybody jump over there. That's the link for later with John BL, Saturday Night Live, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, see you guys in 2 hours. There I am. All right, Howie has to go out. All right, see ya. johnnybeane.tv.